Good afternoon. Happy February 21st, and welcome back to the Leaf Riders of Wrenwood, where we have been exploring an underground system of tunnels that led to the throne room that was supposedly made for King Rathex to some unknown end. So we are going to try and figure out what that end is. So let's go ahead and see where we pick up. We did just decipher a code, so now let's see what we can do with that. Okay, we are still exploring the tunnels. So we've got Wednesday, February 21st, 2024, which is Wednesday of Snowsend. And it says, there are more tunnels ahead. Keep exploring and looking for more insects. Okay, so as with all of these, we start at the X and navigate around the map. We visit each numbered area along your path. We explore and resolve each area you visit before choosing our next. And yeah, I no longer see any little symbols like runes with letters, so I assume we are done getting a translation since we got that yesterday. And it looks like there's maybe a little underground lake at number 5. I'm not sure what number 4 is. Is that like moss or mold, or is that like crystals? I'm definitely intrigued. And at 3, I notice a crate that seems to have like sticks of dynamite on top of it, so that's interesting. Okay, but regardless, I guess I'm gonna assume 1 is the way we go um, to end, since that appears to head down to another tunnel. So we'll save that for last. So let's go to number 2. You encounter a tunnel section where support beams have weakened. Avoid triggering a collapse. All right, so we're adding, rolling a d20 and adding wisdom. And if we have tunneling knowledge written down from earlier, we gain a +2 bonus to this roll. Okay, so it's a good thing. I don't think I erased it. I know that I had it regardless. So if I did erase it, I'll still get the bonus because I know I had it. But I don't think I did. Yep, I do still have it. So okay, noted. That is one thing that's a little awkward, like not knowing when you can erase these things that you've written down. But most of the time, I imagine we'll just remember. So, okay, so this is a d20 plus wisdom, and we don't really have anything we can do to modify this. We kind of just have to take whatever the result is. It's a little bit off camera, but it's an 18, so that's pretty good. And our wisdom modifier is 0, so just a straight 18. If the result is 11, oh, I guess it was a 20 because we had our tunneling bonus. It doesn't change it though. You skillfully maneuver through the hazardous area, preventing further collapses, and safely continue onward. Okay, so that's good. All right. So now we could head down to what I said was probably a lake, or we could head to the dynamite. I kind of want to head to the dynamite, so let's do that. Let's go to number 3. Okay, Area 3. You spot several insect tracks here, telling you this is the right direction. You may stop here now or continue to explore and return here when you are done. Okay. Um, I mean, we were told to be quick when we were down in the tunnels, so I could see an argument for not seeing these, but we also are here to try to figure out what's going on, and like maybe we get clues from the other places. I think I want to keep looking at the other places. So let's go down to 4. We'll loop up to 5, and then I guess I was wrong about 1. So we'll do that one. Yeah, but we'll do 4, then 5, then 1. Okay, so 4. In a corridor you intend to pass through, you find a pocket of toxic gas that was trapped in the ground and released during the tunneling process. Okay, so we roll a d20 and add Constitution, and it reminds us about the danger sensibility, but we don't have that one. Okay, Danger sense. We don't have it. Oh, that is that is not a very good roll. Okay. So that is a 2, and we add our constitution, which is 1, so that's a 3. If the result is 7 or less, you inhale the toxic gas and become disoriented. Reduce your health by 2. Yikes. That is not good. Okay, so we go down to 9. All right. All right, so we get a little bit disoriented, But we still managed to make our way to number 5 now. Water is seeping through the walls in this area, creating damp and slippery conditions. Perhaps this area was used to collect water for drinking, but it smells horrendous. It could have also been used to discard refuse. Take caution when navigating this area. Roll a d20 and add dexterity. If you have tunneling knowledge written down from earlier, gain a +2 bonus to this roll. Okay, so we are +3 for dexterity and +2 for our tunneling knowledge, so we're +5 to this, which is pretty good. Okay, but we rolled a 5, so that puts us to 10, which may be good enough. But we have our once per page gust to re-roll a dex roll, and it can't get too much worse than 5, so we're going to re-roll here. Okay, that's an 18, so that's a 23, which has got to be enough. Oh, and yep, it actually, if the result is 11 or more, so we did need to re-roll that first time. You find a stable ledge to cross over and keep out of the pit of water. Okay, so far everything here has been bad, which makes me kind of think we shouldn't go to 1. Like, it feels like this page is designed to basically make you potentially lose health. But that said, I'm going to go to it. Like I said, I was here to explore and figure out what's going on, so there could be a hint. So let's go to number 1. This part of the tunnel forks off in a different direction. It's hard to tell how far it goes without exploring further. If you wish to explore this area, you can roll a d20 and add intellect. It reminds you about investigator. And if you have tunneling knowledge written down from earlier, you gain a +2 bonus to this roll. Okay. So I will explore. So we are rolling a d20 and adding intellect. And our intellect is -1, but we have tunneling knowledge for +2, so we are at +1 on this. Okay, that's a 3, which is not very good. Okay, so if the result is 10 or less, you venture down this corridor. After a while, you run into an insect. Surprised to see you, it attacks. Okay, so we have a little quick combat here. So let's go ahead and make our attack roll. Okay, that's a 16, which +4 is 20. So that does hit. It had a defense of 13. So now we roll damage, and our damage is a d12, which we have here. Oh, wow, 10. Okay, and so that does kill it. It had a health of 6. We'll make our defense roll here just in case we happen to roll a 20 and get a boon. But we did not. We rolled a 3, which would have been a 7. It had an attack of 11, so it would have hit, and its standard damage was 2, and its partial damage was 1. Okay. So yeah, there was no no actual benefit to me going to any of those areas, but we did. So there you go. So we will return to number 3, and that is where we will pick up tomorrow, because that is apparently the correct direction. Another quick thing I wanted to mention before I ended the video for today was while editing, I did notice that I missed a treasure symbol on the page yesterday. It was, I guess I don't have the page from yesterday immediately accessible. I don't know where I put it. But it was kind of back in one of the tunnels. Oh, it's the sheet I've been looking at. Duh. It was back here in one of the tunnels. So I did miss that yesterday, so I'm not going to take it today, but wanted to point out I did see it while I was editing. And I think I just bumped the mic, so you're welcome for that. All right. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and until tomorrow, have a great day.